Good evening and welcome at Mbale SS TV. This is the News Hour. My name is Lina. Let's scroll into the headlines that have made our news tonight. Time for elections, time for democracy. Let's see how it all transpires here at Mbale Senior Secondary School. From the time of screening, voting, and the final handover ceremony. As more unfolds, we are yet to understand and believe that Mbale Senior Secondary School indeed is the home of all talents. This transformation in education, technology has taken its move. Let's see the official opening of the new classes at Mbale Senior Secondary School. Well, thank you so much. Let's now scroll into the gist of the matter. Mbale Senior Secondary School is one of the schools in Uganda that highly respects and values the students' rights to democracy. In preparation for their elections, the school's electoral commission carried out a screening process to test the students or the participants of their confidence and their competence. After proper scrutiny, the qualified students were given a chance to carry out their open-air campaigns. Let's see how it all happened.
At the end of last month, the school electoral commission headed by Madam Vareity Agnes undertook the aspiring candidates in a screening process. The screening process was carried out by different dignitaries, teachers and other school departments to check the competence and confidence of the students. This a little bit looked unique as the candidates were asked questions according to their aspiring posts of leadership at school.
Then about students can then dodge lessons. They can come in the morning, stay around town, and they don't come to schools. So I think really there can be something done. Machine that records regular attendance of lessons by students.
So I'm sure I think the way I manage all of
On the following day at around 2 p.m. on such unusual hour of the day, the atmosphere at the mighty school was one characterized as students eagerly waited for the short list of contestants who had gone through the screening process. This was done by the electoral commission as candidates made their manifestos during the open-air campaigns.
Make sure you...
Thank you. More on that. Now that the candidates had laid such strong manifestos, it was time for the citizens of Mbale Senior Secondary School to make a final decision on who should take upon leadership. The election started as early as 6 a.m. under the tight supervision of teachers who made sure that the entire election process goes on fair and just. Nevertheless, students came in large numbers and in time, not only as witnesses but as authors of this new dawn in leadership. Let's see how everything went.
At an unusual hour of the day, the voting process commenced at 6 a.m. at the school gate under tight inspection by a team of teachers. The voting process went on as students picked up ballot papers at the entrance of the gate in order to tick their particular candidates of choice for the years 2024 and 2025. We noticed a moment of silence at the voting sites as it was done under tight inspection by the entire electoral commission led by Madam Vareity Agnes. This was done in order to promote free and just elections at the very end of the day. Everything went on as progressed successfully as students appeared right in time, but everything went on and by 9 a.m. the voting process had come to an end.
Voting at this kind of level helps a lot to these students of ours because one, It helps them know that leadership can be selectively given to some people apart from God's will.
To my own opinion, I believe this is going to teach us how things work out there, like in the future.
This does not end only here as a school, but outside there, these people are prepared enough that wherever they go, they expect leadership, and they shouldn't have that poor mind that we have to be with the corruption.
The atmosphere at the mighty school Mbale SS was characterized by students cheering and awaiting for the final results of who wins and who loses these particular elections. The students then gathered at the assembly ground waiting to listen who won.
Wanobere Muhammad Hussein and Masika Quinton. Wanobere got 737. Masika got 2,181.
Now, finally, the leadership transition process was sealed with a handover ceremony. The old cabinet were appreciated for their great work in office as the new cabinet was being ushered in. The ceremony was graced with the presence of the head teacher, Mr. Briera Moses, with the chief guest, the former guild president of the Islamic University in Uganda, who took the new cabinet into an induction process. Our news reporter has more details on that. Let's get there. The 20th of June marked the end to the regime of the leadership of the old cabinet of the year 2023 that was masterminded by the two Iron Ladies, Atim Jennifer and Ahmed Afia, for Wunsan and Prefectorial Board respective. The new cabinet led by Arikod Innocent was ushered in a glorious handover ceremony. The head teacher's presence, as usual, has always been a valuable factor, as he himself proves an epitome of good leadership. On this occasion, the head teacher extended his sincere gratitude to all the old cabinet for the great work done in representing the school so well in all aspects concerned within student leadership. However, since it has been anywhere in the habit of the instant giant to have leaders who are novices and know about what to do, there was a desire for an induction process, and this was rightly performed by the chief guest, the former guild president of the Islamic University in Uganda, who took the new prefects and councillors in an orientation about leadership. The ceremony was finally sealed with a cake cutting, eating, drinks to celebrate the leadership transition. Moving on, the Eastern Giants still stand firm as the home of all talents. The school has taken a greater step in developing and promoting students' talents under different shows. For this particular year, we had a variety show where students showcased their talents in a number of activities ranging from fashion and design, singing and dancing, and of course, eating. Let's take a look at this fine moment.
It was such an exciting moment in Mbale Secondary School on the 28th of June 2024 as Mbale SS fraternity gathered in the basketball court for a mesmerizing variety show. This show is annually organized by the school to showcase and exhibit the talents of the students, that's to say, what their mothers gave to them. Most of these activities were ranging from fashion and design, cultural wares, singing, miming, dancing, and the most fun of it all was the eating competition. The students were so ecstatic as the variety show was spiced up with the taekwondo boys who came with the chungli and the kung fu skills of the Chinese era. More on that, the cultural wares embracing the African way of tradition as young youth girls moved with their pots revealing the real Africanity. These pots created an image of how our ancestors made the use of clay soil in many aspects as a priority when it comes to creativity. Students still looked gorgeous when plucked on traditional wares as it showed the vibrant traditions and arts, hence increasing the cultural collaborations. Still on amazing things, the eating competition that consisted of a variety of eats and drinks left the students cheering as Mazaki Steven emerged the winner. It is said that he had the highest speed of eating, which left the students still cheering and spiced up and hence ecstatic for the variety show and demanding for a more variety show. They made it a wish that it could be made each and every week simply because of the exciting things that happened. Now, the show also did not leave out the butterfly and amapiano dances or the moves that were made by the entertainment club and that proudly took up the stage as they showcased their different dance skills. Conclusively, the show was peacefully conducted and shout-outs to the administration for the organization.
Technology has woven its fabric on the society of Mbale Senior Secondary School. The country director of Koika organization in Uganda, together with the school administrators headed by Mr. Buera Moses, the head teacher, joined together in an official ceremony of opening the E-classes. This sort of transformation in education has traced its roots to the science laboratories where projectors have been installed. The school administration believes that this sort of transformation will contribute a bunch to the performance of the students, especially those doing science subjects. Let's see how everything went on that side.
While the Vareity and technology, Mbale Senior Secondary School, together with the Koika under the World Brain Korea program, carried out a smart class launch ceremony. This project was aimed at embarking on a journey that transcends traditional learning environment to smart classes. That day was attended by different dignitaries, including the country director Koika with her team, not forgetting the media fraternity. The visitors were welcomed as they received a hospitable environment. They also toured the school and they visited science labs and the computer labs where the smart gadgets had been installed. The head teacher, Mr. Buera Moses, informed us in his speech about the several contributions that Koika had done to the development of the school. He added that the Koika contributed to the building of the pavilion. They still made the basketball court and offered a volunteer enshrining the taekwondo team. And finally in his speech, he said that way back in 2022, the taekwondo team was able to have flights to Korea to participate in the World Taekwondo Championship.
We had the partnership or cooperation in sports. The pavilion you see in front of the senior one block and the basketball court was actually a donation from Koika. Then we also had a volunteer in physical education with a bias to taekwondo. We had a taekwondo club which is still active. They recently came back from competitions in Kampala, and sometime back they even traveled to Korea for World Taekwondo Championships.
The guest of honor, country director Koika was then ushered in and delivered a fine speech. He then thanked the head teacher for considering the idea and appreciated passionate teachers and supportive administration for taking part in the project launch ceremony.
Thank you very much for embracing this idea and collaborating beautifully to finally come with the classroom. Your hard work, commitment, and collaboration have made this project a resounding success, I believe.
Furthermore, she informed us that the objective of the project launch ceremony was to empower teachers with necessary skills so that students can engage into the world of ICT.
This project was conceived with the objective of transforming the learning environment by integrating ICT into the classroom and empowering teachers with the necessary skills to utilize these tools effectively, as we already saw from the presentation of Glory. In today's digital age, equipping our students and educators with as students and teachers alike continue to benefit from the enhanced learning environments and strengthen ICT capacity. Let us continue to work together, building on this success to further improve and expand out new doors to your students.
Well, thank you so much for being a part of this news hour. I have been with Lina. You can as well subscribe to our YouTube channel, Facebook, Twitter, and follow us at Mbale SS TV. Thank you so much.